This video shows the tools that I use to get staples out of fencing posts. There's a modified bolt cutter and a conventional fencing hammer or fencing pliers. Firstly, we need to look at the bolt croppers, and you will see if I bring it closer that I've cut a groove in both sides. A semicircular gap, and I've smoothed the edges with a round file, the same sort of file that you'd use to sharpen a chainsaw. This gap is sufficiently large to accommodate a staple, and it allows the staple to turn, so that when the staple is grabbed in the post and you turn the bolt cropper, it levers the staple out of the post. The bolt cropper has a smooth edge, and this smooth edge is unlikely to damage the galvanizing on the wire or indent too far in the post, and it gives good leverage to pull the staple out. Also, providing the staple turns like this, the staple will not be bent when it's extracted. You need to make sure the bolt croppers is reasonably tight. You can tighten it up on these pivot bolts, nuts and bolts, and that enables you to use it single-handed. So once it's clamped on the staple, you can use the other hand to steady the post as you pull the staple out. If when the staple is almost out, you can't get it out to the bolt croppers, you can then turn to the conventional fencing pliers. Now I've modified these pliers slightly. I've chamfered the sharp end just here and here, and also cut a notch there. The reason for the notch is, and the chamfering, is that the staple will fit onto the fencing pliers, and the notch will catch the hoop on the staple. So if the staple is not out completely, you can use this to lever it out. However, this does have a sharp end, and it might damage the fencing. The other way to do it is to use the wire clasping jaws in the fencing pliers and pull the staple out using those. This was something that was shown to me many years ago, and it served me successfully for quite a long time. It's entirely up to you whether you choose this method. I accept no responsibility for it, but it's worked for me. But it does require modification of two purchased tools, and you should ensure that if you do it, you can do it safely and the tools are still safe to use after you've made the modification. Worked for you, worked for me, I hope it works for you. Thanks for watching.